Welcome back to Cigar Fellows Cigar Lounge. I'm Rod.
Isaac.
Thanks for coming. It's becoming a
A
habit
normality. Yeah.
for Isaac to be here now. So we are back in the humidor today, and we have some new additions this week. We brought in more Crown Heads, and this week we're doing the Four Kicks Maduro. The size that we're doing is the Robusto Extra. I can't talk today because it's been a rough day.
It's okay.
But you want to tell us about the wrapper, the binder, and the filler?
Absolutely. Wrapper would be a Habano, Connecticut, and the binder filler are both Nicaraguan. So interesting to get into this taste base of Nicaraguan wrappers that we had before.
So, I mean, usually when you see like a Connecticut wrapper, this is the Habano Connecticut, but usually when you see a Connecticut wrapper, it's really light.
Right.
This has got like light points to it if you look real close, and the Habano Connecticut is not unlike any other. It really is. It's got a very specific taste to it, I know. I mean, right off the light, I don't like nuts, but you could definitely smell the almonds and the cocoa in this.
You're not a nut guy?
No, I don't like nuts at all.
Good. Glad to hear that. I will say the pull on this is very smoking, very, very easy to pull, and it is strong.
Yeah. So this is a full flavor cigar, but this smokes like a Liga, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the amount it's got a really oily wrapper, and you see the smoke coming off this. It's smoking itself, but I mean, the draw is really easy. So you get a lot of smoke right off the cigar, right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a Maduro by every stretch of the imagination. I want to see Isaac sweat today.
Listen, first of all, I'm chubby, so that's not that difficult. Secondly,
he came in
I eat food.
unlike most weeks.
Yeah.
He came in mowing on some McDonald's, man.
That's right, because I knew.
I go,
knew
oh, yeah.
he's going to punch me in the throat. This is a throat puncher for sure.
Yeah. He knows I'm always looking to make him sweat, and I love that. So
we also got the swag for Crown Head on today with the hat. So if you're a swag person, we try to keep up with the swag with cigars. So
matching with the number 9.
That's right.
What does that mean? Do you know?
No, you were going to tell us, if I remember correctly. Giggles. Go ahead, Giggles McGahee.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. I was trying to catch him in names. So off the bat, let's get back to the cigar.
What's the 9? Everybody wants to know.
I honestly don't know. I figured you'd know since you're wearing a hat.
Listen.
Just tell us what's in the cigar and quit your whining. Old school.
Well, clearly nuts, because you are nuts. But no, there's some nuts. There's a wood flavor in this. What kind of? This definitely an afternoon. But if you were going to have a coffee with this, what do you think would be a good match?
Actually, I like the dark coffees anyways, but something black with less cream. I like my wife and we mix like a French vanilla coffee and a dark robust coffee, and that it puts this amazing smell in it, and it goes really good with the cigar.
Yeah, I will say.
I like that rich, thick coffee.
Now,
If you can't stand a 4-cup in it, then it's not good enough.
Wow, you like tar.
Oh,
excellent.
A bit.
So you can taste a little bit of that cocoa on when you're.
Cocoa?
Yeah.
Close
Cocoa. When it smells more important that way. When
Oh,
you
does
say
it?
Yeah. It has more chocolate.
Is that European?
It's always about nuts with you,
Always.
So, yeah, and it does have that oil that comes off of the wrapper is a little bit cocoa, just a little bit though, because the nut almond flavor
Nuts and wood.
and coffee flavor hits you hard. Yeah, it's like on fire.
It's about having a good time here, guys. We just laugh and joking. And thanks, guys. We'll be back shortly and tell you what we're getting on the rest of the cigar, because we're smoking everything today.
That's it.
All right, we'll be back shortly, guys. Thanks.
All right, so did a little research during the timeout, and
I'm
then,
going to step in front of you and put
Sure.
these over here.
sorry. Take your time. Very professional.
You know, I do what I can, man.
So checked on the number 9, and the number 9 on the swag is for their limited editions. They have 9 limited editions. So you had asked earlier what the answer was. We didn't know, so Google.
Google. All
Yeah.
right. 9 limited editions.
That's right. So getting back to the cigar, though, the middle brand is hitting a little bit harder. The middle portion still.
Middle brand.
Yeah. And
Is it woody and nutty?
I'm not catching that part. That clearly is what happens to be what you're smoking on, but I am still getting that
The cocoa?
cocoa taste, and I still, it
For
still
those of
hits
you,
very hard. It's still hitting very hard.
For those of you that are a little less educated, as my friend here, we'll call that cocoa.
Wow.
Not cocoa. Cacao, whatever.
I'm so glad I could come up here so I could be told I was an idiot. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Thank you for inviting
Yeah,
me.
you know, I love you, brother.
Enjoy your nuts.
Hey, there's
some
wood
almond.
in there too.
Some almond in there. There's a wood taste in it.
When we're polite, that's when you really have to worry.
That's right. That's right.
Nice.
No
So-
politeness around here.
Yeah, but it still gives a great performance to the cigar with the smoke, and
The draw is fantastic
the draw
on this
is
thing.
really good on this.
Now we've
And-
had to ash these quite a few times.
Yeah.
because,
Oh,
yeah,
going quickly.
yeah, they are. They are. They're smoking really,
But that's
really well.
great if you come in. You got 30 minutes, 45 minutes to smoke one down. Sometimes you don't have an hour and a half. So, yeah.
And you can see the smoke that's coming off this thing is just fantastic. The makeup of this thing, they're just pretty cigars, man. I mean,
Yep.
the way that they're wrapped, the whole look of it, the band, everything matches nice. But it's made well, and usually you get like I prefer like you know, where you can, it's got a little bit of sponge to it. This is quite nice, so it's got some give to the cigar, but it's not overly spongy. It's this long filler, so it smokes well all the way through. The smoke that you get off these things, the draw, fantastic. So you guys definitely want to try this out. The 4 Kicks Maduro. This is the Robusto Extra size, but you know, all joking aside, what a fantastic cigar.
Yeah, and give us a little history from your education on the cigars between, say, the Maduro and the Connecticut, so people understand the difference.
Okay, so the Connecticut guys, for those of you that are not been smoking for a long time, the Connecticut is like on the lighter side of cigars. So the real light cigars is what you want to start with, or even like Drew Estate has the flavored ones.
Sure.
To get into a real tobacco that has no additives, they do like infuse the cigars with flavors, but there's no bad additives to them like some of the tobaccos that are out there. So when you smoke a high-end cigar, the Connecticut is on the lighter side, and then the light, like the medium, like the beige cigars are more of a medium, and any good, and listen, there's a lot of owners out there that don't know their butt from a hole in the ground, but so find the local B&M where the owner will come in there, or the person that's working there will come in there with you and explain to you the difference in light, medium, and full flavor. And then the Maduro is the darker ones. And these, you want to have a little bit. I kind of broaden your palate pretty quick,
We're working on it. Yeah. You know, slower people need more time.
right? So when Isaac came in, I don't know. It's probably been
6 months.
6 months ago. When Isaac first came in, he was smoking the lighter cigars, and now he's getting into some
Yeah.
ball kickers.
Yeah, these things
I had
are
him
strong.
sweating a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that was rough. But I will say, a lot of times when guys come in, they automatically go for a lighter wrap because they think that's a lighter cigar, but that's not. That's
Not always
accurate.
true. That's, for instance, like the Leaf by Oscar Connecticut is more of a medium. It's not a super light cigar. You can get into the CLE Connecticut's are nice, light one. The Romeo and Julieta is a real light but you get into the fuller flavor cigars, and they can have a lighter wrapper like this. Even though this is a Habano Connecticut, it's a Connecticut wrapper, Habano Connecticut. This makes it a full flavor. So, if you guys ever have any question, please come in
Please
here.
come in.
We can help you out. My wife knows quite a bit, and most of the guys that smoke here know quite a bit. That they can. We're more than willing and love to help the customer out in any way we possibly can. But so that gives you a little bit of idea. Also, a good thing to know is as you're smoking the cigar, and I've mentioned this multiple times. Every 3 or 4 puffs blow through the cigar. It helps break up the ammonia in the cigar. It helps purge the cigar so you don't get that bitterness that a lot of people don't understand where that bitterness comes from, and it's because the ammonia builds up. So we're going to smoke this down a little bit now that I've been talking and I'm out of breath. So we're going to smoke this down a little bit. We'll come back shortly and tell you the final on this, but man, these things are smoking
Yeah,
awesome.
so far so good, but definitely a tough one. I'm sweaty.
Amen. I love to make him sweat, but yeah, come check this out. If you guys are into full Maduros, this is definitely it. This will make you sweat for sure.
This will make you sweat for sure.
I'll be back shortly, guys. Thanks. So we're back on the final. So how's the cigar treating you there, Sweaty McSweaterson?
Wow. Yeah, I feel better in public now. I need a towel and a mask. This is really smooth, man. This is really, really smooth. Smokes very clean with the cocoa. But the wrapper on this is, like you said, I like an oily wrapper because I like getting that taste on my lips. Boy, and like I said, the ambiance of the cigar, the way it smokes, breathes easy,
Yeah.
nice, good. You don't get even on the cut.
Yeah,
You
there's
don't
no
get.
build
You're
up
not
at
getting
all.
anything on your lips. It's very well put together. Very, very well.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you think?
well made. It's wrapped well. And again, through the whole cigar, it's again with the oily wrapper, it's smoking nice. I mean, it's smoking itself. It's just got that real nice, like full smoke coming off of it,
Very full flavor.
and it's definitely a full flavor.
Eat. Get something to
Eat before
drink.
you
Yeah, have your
before-
coffee or your Coke or whatever.
Something
and-
with a little caffeine to
Yeah.
offset the flavors on this thing. But
Now, just curiously, before we leave today, if you're going to use a Scotch or a whiskey just as a center, to put the scent on for the cigar, what do you
this
think would be
isn't probably
possible?
I wouldn't say this is a Scotch cigar. This is probably a bourbon cigar, because bourbon has the fuller flavor. It has the deeper taste to it. Scotch is more on the level. So Scotch has the bitter taste to it. So that's more of a Connecticut cigar. But this is definitely a bourbon, or even for those of you that like whiskey, you can do whiskey. I'm more of a bourbon guy, but yeah, this is definitely a bourbon cigar for sure.
And if I had to pick, I would say between Sprite and a Coca-Cola. Heavy drinker.
Heavy.
Not so much a Coke Zero, but more of a regular Coke, not quite a Diet Coke. It's pretty dark, so good stuff.
That's a heavy drink to be
Yeah.
drinking with that. So be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, don't drive.
Don't drive. Yeah. Don't drive with it. Yeah. Don't have
That's
that.
right.
Ooh, that's a. Is that a McDonald's Coke, or is that Coke in a can, Coke in a bottle?
You didn't say on the rocks, shaken or stirred. That's several different other options.
Oh, all right. My bad.
It has to have the Coca-Cola sign, though. Either way.
All right. So we're going to have to get a Coke pop machine now.
There we go. There we go.
I want to point out one more thing before we go today. We are now making the shirts. You see the shirts. And I'm going to bring my wife in because she looks way better in it.
Swag.
So come on, Miss Amanda. So this is the front of the shirt. It says Cigar Fella Cigar Lounge. And on the back of the shirt, which all of the new shirts will have our number on the back. These are like our samples from our shirt guy, which is amazing if you guys need some shirts made. But Cigar Fella Cigar Lounge, and it has the address, and it will have the phone number. So you can come buy your shirts here. We'll have a whole mess of them come this Friday, which is the 21st of August. So you can put in your orders. We'll send them out, or you can come in the shop and buy them. But and eventually we will have hats also. They're working on, our guys working on that too. So
Gotta have the swag, man.
gotta have swag, man.
swag.
It's like the crown head swag
That's
with
right.
with the number 9,
Number 9.
looking sharp.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here to help.
That's right.
Here to help.
So again, thanks for stopping by, guys. We're Cigar Fellas Cigar Lounge. We are doing the review out of our humidor on the Four Kicks Maduro. And again, thanks, Isaac, for stopping by.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Always
We
fun.
always laughing at
Always having a good time.
And if you guys want to do a review, please stop in. We do a review every Sunday, and we do rookie reviews usually once a month. So let me know that you're interested. I'll get you on camera. It's a lot of fun. There's no seriousness to this. It's really
No,
just
no.
about
Absolutely.
just about talking about the cigar
Yeah.
and having a good time. So we're at 1086 North Irish Road in Davison, Michigan. And again, I'm Rod.
And I'm Isaac, and hopefully we
and
will
you
see
are-
you tomorrow.
And what's your name?
Amanda.
Oh, look at that. Amanda even stopped by. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Again, every Sunday we check this out, and we got a ton of new stuff. Always bringing in new stuff every week. So come check us out. Thanks for stopping by, guys.